guys, and I thought it was finally time to do a summary of what happened in Miami and how the WBFF show went. It's taken me a long time to process it and kind of reflect on everything that happened, and I wanted to make sure I was ready to say what I want to say and be in a clear headspace. But basically in November, so 3 months ago, almost to the day, today's the 11th, tomorrow I turn 26, and the show is November 13th. So I went there, my first time competing WBFF, and I was in the fitness division, so girls that get super lean. I didn't really know much about the divisions in WBFF, so they had a wellness division, they had a fitness model division, and the other one is like a diva, I think. Every show is slightly different, but basically there was about 35 girls who did wellness and then 4 girls who did fitness. So I was honestly a little bit disappointed because I prepped for this show for over a year and I practiced posing for hours and hours and hours. And then there were so many girls in wellness that when it came time to go out, they were like, okay, you're pretty much just gonna come, do a front pose, and walk off the side stage. And I was like, So it was like Miami was a little bit small for a show, I feel like, for the amount of effort I put in. But I did walk out with a procard, which I was not ready for. I was like, of course, like if that happened, I was like, okay, that'd be tight if I could do that my first time competing. But I didn't expect it. Like I was just like, I'm happy I made it. This is more a vacation because I have been working so hard and I'm just ready to just enjoy this. So I ended up getting a pro card in fitness, which I started crying right when I walked off stage. I was like so overwhelmed with emotion, and basically once you become a WBFF pro, you have to just compete in that division. And for me, it's something I really have to think about. One, because I never want to get a boob job. It's something I kind of like promised my mom when I started getting really into this sport. And I just want to be someone who stands up for loving themselves and not having to undergo a surgery to feel confident as a woman and empowered. And so of course it's hard to like wear swimsuits and dresses and be in a modeling competition essentially and not have big ass boobs like most of the women who look amazing with them. So I was like, okay, if I want to go far in the sport, if I want to compete in the pro level, I'm going to be going up against, women who have large, breast augmentations, and that's going to be difficult, but I think I'll still compete, and I just don't want to ever do that. And my second thing is I never want to take performance enhancing drugs because I want to have kids one day. Like I said, I'm turning 26 tomorrow, so I'm still pretty young, and I've never taken steroids or performance enhancing drugs, so that's really an important value for me to continue in the sport. And so I talked with my coach about it, and like you saw in the video where I went to the bod pod test, my body fat had gotten down to 7.8%, very, very lean for a female. So it's been 3 months and I've put on 25 pounds, which is very hard to see mentally, like your lines going away, your hardness going away, and you're getting soft again. It makes you feel like you definitely get body dysmorphia and post-show depression, but you just have to keep working through it. And I mentally prepared myself for, you're gonna put on weight after the show. So it's not like I wasn't expecting it and I wasn't ready. And I have a big support group here who all, competes, and they're well aware of, your emotions when you gain weight after a show. So I am happy where my weight is right now. I maybe would want to cut back 6 pounds just to feel a little more agile and less like filling up my clothes and my jeans. But I'm still waiting to have a period again. I That is one sign as a female where I know my body and my hormones are back to normal. I'm at a healthy body fat percentage and my body feels safe and healthy. So I'm waiting for that. My coach told me it takes 6 months to a year after a show to get that back. And once that happens, I'll be comfortable prepping for another show again, but I do want to take a year off season to build on muscle because I could compete in August. It's going to be the big world show in Vegas. I have plenty of time to do it, plenty of time to put on muscle, but it would be a pretty fast transition for me to take pretty much 6 months to go and gain weight, build muscle, and then cut the weight right back again. So I'd rather take a year because the longer I'm in a surplus, the better I'm able to make muscle and retain it. And then my metabolism will be super ready to cut. So that's the plan right now. And you guys are probably gonna see some footage from my lift today. A bunch of the girls here in Idaho are gonna do a birthday lift with me at the new Mecca gym. It's going in the old Gold's gym here. There's no more Golds in Idaho that I know about. So it's pretty exciting. It's